Okay, we're live. So, welcome again, my dear friend Anne, and I hope you're having a beautiful Easter weekend, or you
Thank
have.
you. Absolutely lovely. And we've had 2 sunny days in a row. It's been
Wow.
absolutely lovely.
Mark that on the calendar, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, I
going to be
won't tell you what the weather forecast is for the coming week. We don't need to go there.
no.
But we've had some beautiful spring sunshine, blue
That's
skies, absolutely lovely.
that
So,
that's fantastic. Yeah, that's awesome. So I see that there's Erica. Hi, Erica. Sorry, we're yakking away here, but we want to start off having just a little discussion before we do your reading, and you want a general because we want to see the room pick up a bit more, and to just share a little bit about us here when what we've been doing all week and our weather because Anne's in England in the UK, and I'm in Canada outside of Toronto. So we have very different, diverse. Well, not really, because I mean, you don't get the copious amounts of snow that we do.
no.
We sure didn't get it this year either. Hi, Anne Marie. So, and it's just been a most unusual winter all over the world. I think
Yeah.
people that shouldn't have got it, and people that should have, we didn't get it, and it's been very crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's been really dark for us since
yeah.
about October.
Oh God.
Just grey,
Yeah.
overcast, and so much rain. When it's really just throwing it down again, I think, well, I think in some form we're being cleansed. Everybody's
We got to
aura.
think of it positively, eh? Why are we
Yeah.
getting all this rain? And I always said too on Good Friday, why do you guys think you're going on a hike in sunshine? Christ was crucified on Good Friday. Don't you think the world cries every Good Friday? That's why we get rain, right? Tears from heaven. But then we get the odd one that's so sunny and we go, okay, when's it going to hit? And everybody will say, oh, but Brenda, it's not 3 o'clock yet. And sure enough,
Ah,
and sure enough, later in the day, you'll see that happen. It's raining in Arizona. Oh my God. Arizona is a desert, it's dry there. It's like winter weather. Yeah, it's so crazy, isn't it, Erica? Around the world, people are getting unusual weather. Yeah. Hi, real country women. I'm just going to start writing these names down. Hi, Anne Marie. Glad you could come in. I guess you're home this weekend for Easter, eh? So we're going to write real. I love that name. Country woman of Hanover. Hanover, England, or Hanover, Ontario? I think it's England. Real country woman, are you in Canada or are you in the UK? We're always interested where people come from. So welcome, guys. We're just sitting here. No, I just left Ed at the hotel now. Okay, so you're out of town, but it's nice that you could click in because she knows we're out here. Virginia. Well, shame on me. Because we have a Hanover here, and there's a Hanover over, and they're everywhere, right? So Virginia, lovely. I've been through West Virginia and Virginia, heading down south. Hi, Damara. Let's see what we
hi,
got.
Damara. Hi. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, welcome. So you have to follow her on Facebook because she's on this live show called The Sugar Bar.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm writing this down. Damara.
Lynn Green.
Facebook, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, she's on Facebook, and you can also see her website there, and it'll give you a little excerpt on how famous she is and places she's been and what she's done and the paths she's walked. She's amazing. She's a real entertainment OG. So every Thursday they have like a live mic on this in this sort of restaurant, bistro bar, whatever. And they have a stage set up with a live band, and she sings a lot. And there's footage on her page from the show that happened on Friday. So
right, is it Damara's own page? What's the page called?
It's Damara, right? Damara Lynn Green. Damara, that's your name on yeah. But what you're going to look up is Sugar Bar as well. So and you'll subscribe to that too, because that's the bar that she pretty much runs the show there. Ashford.
Right.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but Ashford and Simpson
yes.
Were a group. and
They were.
beautiful Black couple, and they were very famous. And he passed away, unfortunately. And so the bar was named in, I think, in his honor, right, Damara? And his wife is there. She's lovely, Valerie. And yeah, so it's amazing. But you'll know when his picture's there. There's a big picture of him up by the stage, and you'll recognize him right away. Yeah, it's
Ashford and
Ain't
Simpson.
No Mountain High Enough. That was one of their songs.
I thought that was Tina Turner.
No,
There you go.
there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Well, do you know that I'm going to have to Google that when I finish here as well? Ashford and
Yeah.
Simpson. I can hear they had some really famous. Are we thinking
Oh, yeah.
1970s, 80s?
Yes, they
Disco,
were.
kind of.
Yes, they were very famous. And unfortunately, he got cancer, and it took him. But she kept on moving forward. She bought the bench in a park in New York that she met him on. It's an interesting.
Oh.
And she asked the city, am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Tamara. And she asked them if she could buy the bench they met on, and she would pay them for it. And she wanted a plaque put on it. So every year on his birthday, presumably, she takes a cake and she goes to that bench and has a piece of birthday cake with him. And actually, he slept there. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to get into the nitty gritty. He was kind of he hit hard times. Okay. So I wasn't going to say anything tomorrow, but anyway, okay. If it's all right. All right. So he had hit on hard times, but she met him, and he was such a gifted individual. And so many people are. I mean, people are homeless for different reasons, right? So many of them are educated. They've been upstanding citizens in community, and things happen in people's lives. And, and this is why I say we should never, ever poo-poo people like that away. Of course, I'm a sucker.
No.
I'm a Pisces. I give everybody money. I'll take my clothes off and give them to somebody. I'll go through my groceries. And if I've got water bottles in the car, I stop, because it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. She met him at White Rock Baptist Church, her grandmother's church. Okay. Okay. So she didn't meet him at the bench. He used to sleep on that bench, and she found that out through him. So, all right. And something, Damara, I'm Baptist. However, I go to an Anglican church now, because we're trying to find ourselves where we feel the most comfortable. And so, yeah.
And a happy birthday, Damara, for tomorrow, April 1st.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
that's my Aries. We're into Aries season.
My daughter-in-law's birthday too. She gave me such love at my show. She's an extraordinary human being. Yeah, she's a lovely person. She sure is. Yeah, awesome. So you're Baptist too, eh? Yeah. Well, Virginia. Yeah, you're in the Bible Belt there, my darling, for sure. Yeah. We used to go through Virginia, and we'd always laugh, and we'd say, don't be going up there in them there woods, because you might not come down. Thinking about, making making alcohol and liquor years ago, they used to always say, don't go up there in those woods. Those people might be making moonshine in those days, years and years and years ago. Right. But I love Virginia and West Virginia. It's such pretty country. It's gorgeous. You were born on Easter. Wow.
Easter.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. So you guys need to Google Damara Lynn Green, because she, I don't want to say she's still famous, but she was a very, very renowned, famous singer and backup singer for major groups. And she's a force to be reckoned with. She's still out there doing her talent. Well, it's true, Damara. It's true, and she's very spiritual, and I love spiritual people anyway. She's amazing. So we've got Erica Duncan. We've got Amanda. Okay. Hope I'm saying that right. We've got Anne Marie, and we've got Real Country Woman and Damara. So we didn't know how busy it would be today, because it is Easter Sunday, but it's Super Chat Sunday. So yeah, we're here. So I'm going to probably be saying this a couple times during this live reading, but I wanted to tell you guys this. I'm going to be running sort of a contest, and I thought what I would do on the community page is leave your name, and I will be doing a draw. Okay. Once a month, I'm going to do a draw the beginning of the month. So it'll be next it'll be next Sunday, the first week of April. And I'm going to pick 2 names, and it'll be done in front of you in a glass jar and everything. So you'll see it's legit. And we're going to do 2 free readings on somebody, on 2 people here, because some people come in and even a super chat is a challenge for them, which I understand in today's time. So if people, and I will be posting it on my community page, because I want people to read my community page too. I mean, you guys know when I'm going live that you'll see it on my community page, but I still get people say, oh, I didn't know you were going live. Well, you're not checking my community page, because you'll obviously get that message, right? So I'm going to be posting that this week. People leave your name on my community page, and I'll be drawing that. And Anne and I will be giving you a free reading. You don't have to worry about a super chat. Now I got even more exciting news. When our beautiful Anne here reaches 1,000 subscribers, she's got 750 now. Okay. And how many did you have when I first met you and I brought you out with me?
93.
Okay.
And then I stuck on 100. I don't know what it was, because I kept the 93, and then I got to something like 197.
Yeah.
And we had a little stop there and a little wait. And then we started going live a bit more often. And then it got to 300, 400, 500.
So
away we go.
And
750. And a little certificate. I love a certificate.
Yeah, she's got a little certificate from a platform called vidIQ. And whenever she reaches another threshold, they send her a little certificate, and that she's done this. So it gets you motivated, and it keeps us out here, and it gets our creative juices going. So long story short, when she reaches 1,000, okay, then we're going to have a live session where all the readings will be free. So whoever comes into our room that has a question, as time permits, we'll keep a list going like I do, because one side here I have paid super chats, the other side here I have chat room people. And I also like to let people know that even after we finish the paid super chats, that if you remain in the room, those that are still remaining here are eligible for a general card pull. So you know that. So don't leave. I know, Damara, you stayed to the end, which is wonderful. And we always give you a couple cards because you're always in the room and you stay to the end. And Tammy too. Tammy's probably busy today. Hi, Gerald. And Trend Zone too. He's always here with me. So I'm going to write this down. Trend Zone. So yeah, so you'll have to watch the community page here on my channel, and you can do the same. And on your, you haven't got community yet, have you? Or have you? You got community on your channel?
I've got community, yes, so because I put
it. Yeah, you can post
it. Little super chat Sunday adverts on mine. Okay. So yeah,
so you can do that too, and and that way people will be watching your channel as well as mine and come over, and they're eligible to be put in that jar as well. So I'll get those names off of you too. So next week, which will be the first weekend in April, we're going to do it the first Sunday in every month is when we're going to do this. So people, I'll be posting it, and people can, hi, Kathy. And heads up to Kathy, Guided Light Tarot. Kathy's going to be going live later today on Dean's channel, Kathy. I think, get this right, I got a little confused. On Dean's channel. And what is it? The Red Moon, something the Red Moon. I lost it. Kathy, post that down here, honey. And she's going live at 5 o'clock. I want you guys to give her a heads up, please, because the live that her and Dean are going to be doing today will be for a GoFundMe for her exorbitant, really burdensome medical expenses. She's in the States in California. She's had a lot of surgeries, and they're very serious, her health condition, and they're not all covered, and it becomes a real burden on her. So any little bit that you donate for a reading, you get a beautiful reading from her and Dean, as you do with Anne and I. It would be the same, and everybody does things different, but they do beautiful readings. And also Kathy is such an empath. She's like me. I'm not trying to blow my heart. She doesn't even need cards. Okay. She just has this ability to read people's energy too. So please give Kathy, Guided Light Tarot, a heads up, because they will be going live today at 5, her and Dean. Kathy, if you're listening to me, it is Dean's channel, right? So you'll have to, something of the Red Moon. Yeah. Welcome, Judith Anderson. We're just waiting for a few more people to come in the room, and then we're going to be starting off. And I will periodically, as we move through the day here, our time out here, My leg blew up again last night. Oh crap, Kathy. That's terrible. Okay, Kathy, are you still going to be going live today at 5 or no? Because if her leg blew up again, which is really full of fluid. Wow. That you've been doing a lot too. Anyway, we will be mentioning periodically about this draw that's going to happen next week, and it will be posted on the community page, both Anne and mine. And we're really pushing for Anne to get 1,000 subscribers because I really want her to get up there so she can have her own little super chat button on her live.
I
And then we're all going to
It's
be
so exciting, and there will be a certificate.
yeah. And then we can all jump over every other week, maybe go on her channel and her come on mine. So it's going to be fun. And we're really looking forward to it because you know what, people, we rise by lifting others, and we need to look at that more in our world the way it is. And there's enough for all of us and plenty out there, and whatever we have, we can share. And yeah, so wow. Okay. So we're going to put down Kathy here as well, so that I've got her down on the list too. So, okay. So we got 10 people in the room apparently. And so we can start off with our beautiful super chats. So here we go. We're going to go back here because we've got Erica. Here we are. Erica wants a general. Okay, Erica, we'll do that. And thank you for your super chat. So I hope everybody's having a good Easter. I don't know how many of you, spent it with family or have family around. I mean, a lot of our families are dispersed all over the place. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. And tomorrow the stores were closed on Friday. They were closed today, and they're open again tomorrow. So some people will be back to work, I guess, tomorrow, and some won't be. So yeah. Okay.
Shall I go ahead, Brenda?
Absolutely. You always have the first.
Let's go. Right. Erica, thank you. Now, what a way to start. Knight of Wands. That's your first card. Now, the knights are all really fast-moving energy. They all have a motorbike on the card. And the Knight of Wands is the fastest of them all. And they come racing in with the message saying, think it through and act with care. So things could suddenly take off very quickly. There might be suddenly things that need your attention, that need your decisions, and need you to make choices. This card says, think it all through. Do not be rushed, and certainly don't make any rash decisions either. The Emperor is your next card. Now, this is one of the major arcana cards. This is card number 4. And the Emperor is all about organizing, planning, everything in its place, everything has a place. In a moment, the Emperor is ready to go because everything is planned in advance. So very much a card that is encouraging you to get detailed plans in place, get things sorted out, get things into a meticulous, I'm saying meticulous, but an action plan with action steps that's organized. Because your next card here and the card after that, they're both Queen cards. These are lovely. First of all, the Queen of Wands shows up. Now, the queens, again, authority figures in the deck. Now, the Queen of Wands absolutely personifies self-confidence, self-belief. She can manifest just what she needs whenever she needs it. Look, she's manifesting a pot of tea, a teacup, and a cake, just like that. She's learned how to do that. She's confident. She's optimistic. Quite, I would like to say driven, but in a really nice way. Her motto is, yes, I can. And as Brenda says, and it really makes me smile, yes, I can, and you just watch me. That's the lovely energy around this Queen of Wands. So this could be you really stepping up. The Emperor is about stepping up into a leadership role. sorting out, organizing, getting things in place. The Queen of Wands says, I'm ready. I have the confidence. You just watch me. And your last card, the Queen of Pencils, different again. A queen again, authority figure again. This one, breath of fresh air, spring cleaning, has absolutely no hesitation getting rid of anything that isn't working for her, isn't serving her well. So it's very much, I remember drawing her with a little duster there, having a good spring clean. And it's very much out with the old and in with the new. And she has no hesitation about that, just looking at things logically, working it out. This will work, this will not. So looking at your cards overall, think it through. Don't be rushed. Things could be happening, excuse me, quite quickly. Stepping up into this leadership role, planning, organizing. Yes, you can. You've got the confidence to do this. Manifesting just what it is that you need when you need it, and the self-confidence and self-belief to go with that. And then this Queen of Pencils coming in and a real spring clean, leaving behind anything that isn't working and moving forward confidently with a plan and the things that are working. So busy week for you, Erica. I really do see you stepping up into this fantastic, confident energy. So I hope that helps.
Wow, that is pretty profound. Mine is too, Erica. What's going on, girlfriend? You're holding on to something. You have the Four of Pentacles, and often that means holding on to a situation, a person, a relationship, or your money. Being careful, being mindful, budgeting, holding on to people or possessions and issues that are deep-seated within yourself. You're looking for stability and financial security at this time as well. You might be able to consider, if you're doing well financially, then you might be even thinking about early retirement, backing off, not working as many days a week, and having and wanting to purchase a big ticket item as well, is what this card often means. So budgeting, some people call this the stingy miser, but I like to say that you're being realistic, mindful, and conscientious about your money situation. You're getting over something here. The 10 of Swords is that card of, endings, and almost at times you felt that you were defeated in a situation. You felt betrayal, probably something like being stabbed in the back. Somebody that might have been spreading defamatory information about you that just really made you crash and hit the bottom. You're getting up now. Whatever that situation was, Erica, you're now able to hold your head high, square your shoulders off, lift your chin, and say, hey, I don't need this anymore. I'm moving on, because you've got the Devil. And the Devil is you shaking off those chains that have kept you tied down from moving forward at your greatest and best potential. Something that kept you held back, whether it was, an unfulfilling job, whether it was someone around you, the energy that they were spreading all over you, or it can be, this is a card of addiction, addictive behavior, overindulging, over worrying, doing something too much that you shouldn't be doing, that is slowing you down from your success. So, you're going to be letting something go. Okay, you're definitely walking away from a bad situation, and now the only direction is up. It's beautiful. And you've got the Death card, and there is clarity here. Clarification that something's ended, and it's for the better. When doors shut, new doors bring us opportunity, because I love the Death card because it represents rebirth as well. Okay, endings and rebirth. Not to say that those endings might be disappointing or sad or regretful, but they happen for a reason. And without that happening, you could, you're not going to get this opportunity to go into a brand new beginning, have this rebirth. You're moving forward. You're going through transformation. And often we go through a mental, spiritual transformation when we get this card. It's a new beginning. It's letting go of things. It's, it's a release. It's good for you. You've got the Emperor, and it's so good that now you're in charge of yourself. Okay, there you go. You're in charge of a situation. You're being logical, you're organized now, and you've come to that conclusion where you're saying, you know, I'm confident now. I've done what I need to do. I've overcome those horrible situations. I now am control of myself, my thoughts, my life, the direction I'm going, and my money. Okay, you're in charge of that too. And this is a brand new transformation beginning for you. So the emperor is stability, structure, security, protection, all of those wonderful things. But the emperor could be a connection you're having with an older man or a father figure that you look up to. That could be a mentor, somebody who you trust, maybe an upstanding person in your mind. You know, you have this ability to lean into somebody and their strength. Now, the final card that flipped out of my shuffle, and I wasn't going to take it, but I thought, no, you know what? I always take the flowers because it's spirit saying she needs to hear this message. You got the Hierophant, and you will be walking a path with new people. You're bringing new people into your circle, and maybe it's a spiritual circle, a healing circle of some sort. You're tapping into that, and you're going to find that you're going to want to do things in a more structured, traditional way now. And it's a beautiful card of commitment and going forward towards new beginnings and bringing new people in. And I always say, when you bring new people into that circle, your soul pod, your tribe, whatever, you're only going to bring those people who support you, that want have the same beliefs that you do. And that's how you're going to build this new beginning, this beautiful new beginning. So I hope that means something to you. Sometimes Ann and I get very similar cards, and then sometimes it's like, okay, mine's a little different. Let's see what's happening here. Welcome, MJ. Hi, how are you? Okay, I'm going to put you down here. Okay, MJ. Righty. Thank you very much for your super chat, and we will get to you. So we just did Erica now, and we're going to do another one here. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. All right. Don't want to miss anybody here as they come in the room. I want to be sure I recognize and acknowledge you. So let's see. We're going over here to do. There we are. Amanda. Yes. But she wants emphasis on Amanda. You got that exclamation point. Love read. You want a reading on love, do you? Okay, we can do that. We can see what we have here for relationship and love. Door here. All right. What are you laughing at, Kathy? What I'm saying is happening right now. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for your clarification there. You know, the beautiful thing about coming in on Super Chat Sunday is you get two readings from two people, and you can combine those two readings together to create. I mean, not create your life, but you can see what's happening, because I might have some things that are happening, and Anne might have other things that are happening, and you put them together, right? So that's a beautiful thing on coming in on Super Chat Sunday. You get to do that with two people. So, okay, you can go ahead with Amanda.
Amanda, first card, very interesting. 5 of Wands. Now, this is about you leaving behind any nonsense. And on the card here, look, she can see this lightning and thunder in the background and hear it going on, but she's got her umbrella and she's got her Wellington boots on and she's walking towards the sunshine.
Her willies.
So this card says, if there is any nonsense going on in the background, if there's any drama going on in the background, leave it where it is. Focus on where you want to go and keep moving forward. The Ace of Coins shows up next. Now, this is about a golden opportunity. This is connected, even though I was asking for a love read, this has come out. This is work life, home life, financial life. And it's very much a new opportunity, something new coming in. So it could be a pay rise, it could be a promotion, it could be a new area of study, it could be some cash, some new funds coming in, or some increase in your finances. Look out for that. Now, the Temperance card is next, and this is all about balance. This is the card of compromise. This is the card of mixing ideas together. That's just what she's done. Look, she's mixed all these fruits together. Now she's got this fabulous fruit salad going on. So it's talking things over, mixing ideas, it's compromise, it's discussion, it's talking things over, taking your time over doing that, and very much looking for balance. When you've done all that homework, 10 of coins, this is happy home life, happy family life, spending time together with loved ones, financial security, and really enjoying the little things in life. So quality family time, happiness and joy. It's one of the happiest cards in the deck. So here we are.
I hit again.
Just disappeared there for a minute. But here we are back again with the 10 of coins. Happy home life, happy family life, everybody enjoying being together, and financial security. So I know you asked about love, and those are the cards that have come out. So in a nutshell, leaving behind any nonsense, leaving behind any drama, moving towards this golden new opportunity, but doing so in a balanced way, talking things over, discussion, conversation, compromise. And then here's one of the happy ever after cards. Absolutely lovely. Quality time with loved ones, happy family life. So, Amanda, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, you did say a golden opportunity, right? And that can be analyzed as there could be a golden opportunity presenting itself that's going to make a better or stronger or new relationship too, right? That it's abundance comes in so many forms, right? So she can look at it that way as well. Okay. Amanda, love reading. So I did pull some up from my romance deck, and I also pulled tarot with it. So I'm going to be reading each card as they come in. So, the bottom line here, Amanda, is you are lovable and you do deserve love. Okay. If you're in between a romance or a relationship with somebody, or even in one that is not really what you feel you want forever, you deserve to have the best. So don't settle, is what they're telling me. Make sure that you're very mindful about what you deserve. You deserve respect. You deserve love. You deserve somebody who gets you. This is about you realizing that yourself. You've got the Magician. And again, with this, you deserve love. The Magician is that card that says the universe, the divine, the powers that be say, hey, you know what? You have everything here to make this happen. So, you can get out there, market yourself, get yourself out there to meet somebody, because they're saying you're creative. You need to take action and go out there. And I tell people, you're the star on your own stage. Go out there and market yourself. Get yourself out there. Get yourself, whether you join groups, organizations, whether you're going to be socializing more to be out amongst people, or you're going to be on a dating app, whatever you choose. I mean, I know a lot of people are nervous about dating apps. I had great success on dating apps. But you have to pick the right one. You have to have the right mindset. You have to be able to realize what it is you truly want. And I actually wrote down what I wanted. And believe it or not, I got everything. I got everything. So it can happen. And the Magician is a card that says, the universe says you've got everything going for you right now. Time, effort, support of everybody around you that cares for you as well. So you just need to have the willpower to go out there and create this. Okay. Coming in next, it's going to happen very soon, because you've got the very soon card. Okay. And it says, clearly decide what you want. This is what I was saying to you, right? So that it comes to you now. Okay. So do your manifestation, do your scripting, write it down. And, you have to be ready for it, because what you ask for is going to come in hot and heavy. So be careful what you actually write down and you repeat to yourself. Okay. Because it'll come in. All right. Because you don't want tall, dark, and gruesome, right? Be careful. All right. With that, you got another card, which is beautiful. And this is coming in soon. What do you get? You get the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a beautiful new beginning. And it's good news about something here. You could be hearing about somebody who's going to want to generate attention to you, that's going to want to contact you. And you might be hearing about somebody here. You're physically starting something new. Okay, this is a new, beautiful inspiration that's coming into, and it could be a new person coming in. Okay, you're finding a new passion, and it's going to make you enthusiastic, and it's just exciting. So something very soon you're going to hear from somebody. Okay, and it's going to get your creative juices flowing for sure. Coming in next, you did get that card. Pay attention to red flags. All right, the signs are cautioning you. So everything that glitters isn't gold. If it's too good, if it looks too good to be true, chances are it is. So make sure you do a lot of sharing of dialogue. Okay. It's not good to judge a book by its cover, but it's a very scary world out there. And we really need to know what we're getting involved in before we trust somebody 100%. And I always say to people, because I was doing dating site profiles for people all the time. And, they wanted to get in with these long distance relationships and they'd never seen the person. The person didn't show themselves on camera. And it's a scam. If somebody doesn't want to meet you or at least show themselves so that you know who they are, delete, goodbye, see ya and move on. Watch for any red flags. Okay. If somebody is like that, or heaven forbid, they start asking you for money or to help pay them their bills, or they prey on your sympathy, that's it. Close the door, walk away. Okay. You don't need to be scammed by anybody. You've got the Queen of Swords and you won't be. Isn't that amazing how she came in right underneath that card when I said you're not going to be scammed? She is ruthless. She has this ability to say, you know what? I'm out of here. You're not fitting in with my criteria. I don't like how you're treating me. I'm not happy with this situation. And she's gone. And she is solo. She closes that door and she says, hey, I'm out of here on my own. And she's on a new journey and off she goes. So it's, you may be getting rid of situations in your life that aren't fulfilling in relationships and walking away, because what's important right now is that you are in a healthy, functional, happy relationship, whether you're in one now or you're hoping to get in one. And that is being able to pick and choose the right person for yourself. Okay. So share a lot of dialogue before you say, okay, I'm going to meet you. Okay. And that's where you almost know the person the minute you walk in to meet them for that coffee or the dinner or whatever the case is, you'll know. Okay. So somebody new's coming in. It's going to be a beautiful new opportunity. You deserve the best. Okay. But you're also going to be mindful about who comes on to you. Okay. You're not going to get taken down that garden path, right? Not you. You're too smart. You're going to end it and say, see ya. So I hope these cards help. Those are the cards that I got for you. And thank you very much, Amanda. I have a niece called Amanda. I love it. There was a song written about Amanda too, I think. Okay. All right. We've got Trend Zone. Where's my Trend Zone? Here's my guy. Here's my Gerald. I hope you're doing well, Gerald. Happy Easter today. And Alex, thank you so much. One Love, thank you so much. MJ, thank you so much. Everybody's coming in here. Did I get Judith down here on my list? Yes, you're on my list. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I get people on the list that are coming in the room. Sometimes you come in and I'm busy doing a reading. Okay, so he's open. Open means anything we got for him, he'll take. He's so easy to get along with. Aren't you, Gerald?
Okay, Gerald, thank you for coming into the room. First card for you. 7 of Pencils, 7 of Swords in traditional tarot. Now, this is asking you to leave old ways behind and now put new things into operation, focusing this time more on your needs and your plans. Those are the 2 options she has on this signpost. So I do feel here having a fresh look at something, perhaps a new direction to go in, but with more of an emphasis this time on what you need and what you would like to do. Don't let any old negativity hold you back. This is the 8 of Pentacles. Look, she's going to pop that red balloon full of negative thoughts with a pin. You don't need them anymore because we've got a new delivery saying, oh, yes, I can, from the Self-Belief Company. So believing in yourself, learning from the past, understanding that you don't need to carry any of that negativity anymore. So believing in yourself and, oh, yes, I can, needs to be your mantra this week. Doing the groundwork, setting new things in motion. 7 of Coins. Look, she's planting these little seedlings. Doing things, starting off, getting projects underway. This is where this new focus is coming into the story. So planting the seeds, doing the groundwork, starting things off, and knowing that the success will come later on. So here she is planting these seeds. Now, she can't make them grow any faster than they're going to grow. So she has to just water them and wait. So this card very much start things off, do the groundwork, make those first action steps, and then know that the success will follow on. Because your last card, the Magician, this says you are ready. You have everything you need. You can do it. They've taken a leap of faith on the card and they are flying because they're ready, and yes, they can do it. So just looking at your 4 cards together, a new direction, slightly different to things that you may have done before, but there needs to be an emphasis and a focus on what you need and what you would like to do. So letting go of old ideas and perhaps following a new direction, having the self-belief to do that. Don't let your negativity or anybody else's get in the way. A lovely mantra of, oh, yes, I can, and then get busy. Start things, plant the seeds, start something new, and know that you can do this. You are ready and you have everything you need. So, Gerald, thank you. I hope you find that helpful.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, Anne. Okay, so Gerald, you've got the stalemate card. You know, there's a decision that you might have to make, but you feel as though you're stuck. But you could also have locked horns with another person where I'm seeing that, you know, you might be having to think about making a decision. And it might be a painful choice right now that you're going to have to make. It's almost like you feel as though you're facing opposition, opposing energy around you. But it's sometimes when we make this decision, we don't want to make it because we don't think it's going to work out in our favor. And we get up in our head and we start to presume and assume things before we even go forward. But think about it. There could be a decision you're going to have to face. Now, interesting enough, what came in with that was the card service. And look at the picture. Sitting beside an elderly woman who needs your care, needs your help, needs your attention. This is a card of service. You may be called. It might be a decision that you're kind of on the fence with. Somebody might be reaching out to you that is down and out, or they're wanting your help for something. And that could be a decision that you're having to think about. Now, we can look at this 2 ways. This can be somebody who is a player and they're a sympathy seeker. They're playing the victim, or this could legitimately be someone in your family who needs your help right now. So there could be somebody in your family that you may need to do that. But I wanted to say there were 2 ways of looking at this, because there's a reason why you don't want to do this. Okay. When that 2 of Swords shows up, there's a reason why you're digging your heels and you don't want to make this decision or choice. So there could be somebody that, coming back that known in your past. Now, I know you've let a lot of people go, relatives and so-called friends, because they weren't pulling their end of the deal with you. They weren't there in your end of the ring. They weren't supporting you the way that true love and family and friends do. But there could be somebody trying to come back and prey on your sympathies. Now, you've got you've got the High Priestess, and that's about you doing your research. Okay. you're going to be looking behind the veil. You're going to be looking out. You're going to be doing research, and it could be on somebody. Okay. Or, you might be finding answers that you need to find out. I know you're involved in, investments in stock markets and following things like that. You could be doing research that way as well, but you will get those answers and you'll be secure and you'll know them. You won't have to worry anymore about what ifs. Okay. This is all about the high priestess. She goes behind the veil. She's very intuitive. She falls back on her gut feelings and she thinks if something's not right, I need to find out why. And she goes in behind and she gets those answers. Release, letting go of things, right? Letting go of things that no longer serve you, walking away from situations that aren't serving you right now. Okay. Letting go of anything. It can be, outmoded ways of thinking or doing things with yourself. It could be walking away from people that aren't fulfilling, or, people around you that aren't bringing in what that you deserve. And that's your respect. Okay. But you're walking away and you're releasing something, and releasing can be emotions as well. Finally saying, I'm tired of this. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. You've got the world, and that's a new cycle, end of one cycle, beginning of a new cycle. This is success. This is achievement. This is happiness. This is a new beginning again, and a sense of belonging and fulfillment when we get that beautiful world card. And with it, you got creation. And I'm sorry the writing's backwards, but it's probably to do with the setting on my camera. But I think that you're going to be getting involved in something new that's going to get your creative juices flowing. Gerald. And it's, I think you've kind of been in a situation where you feel as though you've been in a slump. Okay. Now, all of a sudden you're thinking, I'm going to get rid of those old ways of thinking and doing things and those people that aren't serving me. And I'm going to go out there. And I know I still see you doing travel. Okay. The world card to me is always usually travel. I think you're going to get on a plane, or you're going to get on a train, or you're going to get in the car. You're going to go somewhere. I see you traveling somewhere where you want to be creative. You want to go to somewhere where that's creative and get you excited. So letting go of things. You might be asked to partake and to assist somebody in your family that may need you right now, or it could be somebody returning that wants your sympathy. Okay. And that'll be, and you really feel like you've locked horns with this individual and you don't want to do it. So finding out the information, releasing things, letting them go. And there's a brand new beginning coming in, something exciting. So I hope those help. Thank you so much, Trend Zone. Hello, Sharon. How are you? So next Saturday, everybody, Sharon and I are going live on my channel. It's Saturday because Sunday I'm with Anne. And yeah, so 3:00 next Sunday. Keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. So let's see who we've got. Oh, Nika McBay or Mabay. Ninka. Sorry. Ninka, Mbaye. Welcome. Can I ask a question? Do I pay? Yes, you do pay, sweetheart. Minimum of $5. The little dollar sign below here. You just go in there and submit your payment, and you can ask us any question you want. And guess what? You get a double reading for that. Okay. Okay. So got to get back here. I think it's MJ next. Yeah. Hi, MJ. How are you? Okay. Is Sean going to ask me for us to stay alone and together, or just wants us to be friends? He is going to be out of town next week. Okay. Is he going to commit, right? Is Sean going to commit for us to stay alone and together? Because they're living apart right now. Or just wants us to be friends? He is going out of town next week. Okay. So basically, you're wanting to know if he's going to commit to this relationship, or is he happy just by where you guys are right now? Okay. So we'll do that. See what we got here.
Okay. MJ. Now then, your first card, 7 of Coins. This is about doing the groundwork, starting something new, acting on new ideas, starting something off that you are going to see the results of later on. Doing the work now and starting something new. Now, you are asking, is there going to be a commitment? Your next card here is the 5 of Cups, and she's walking away towards something better. So, when I am interpreting this in relation to your question, I would say, looking at these cards, that it is more likely to be a friendship. Because on this 5 of Teacups card, look, she's walking away from the past towards something new. She's moving towards something better. And the final card here, the Queen of Teacups. This is lovely. The Queen is one of the authority figures in the deck, and she absolutely personifies charity, humanity, humility. Very often in a role where she's taking care of other people and helping them to feel better. And the reason she's so good at that, this is why when I was drawing the card, look, she's making this enormous pot of tea for other people. That's just what she does really well. And in order for her to be so good at doing that, she needs to take care of herself first. So looking at your cards, look after you. I do feel that this Queen of Teacups is you, referring to you. Make sure that all your needs are met. There's a lovely saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. Your energy levels and your self-care needs to be spot on before you can start helping other people. Definitely a move forward. I do feel leaving the past behind and moving towards joy, moving towards something even better. And here you are starting that process, planting the seeds, doing something new, doing the groundwork now, starting to act on those new ideas and knowing that the success will be appearing later on, further down the road. So in relation to your question, my feeling from looking at the cards that have come out for you is very much you look after you, moving on to something better, moving on to something absolutely lovely, and you starting to do that now, doing the groundwork and setting that new phase into motion. So I hope that's helpful, MJ.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, MJ. Somebody just came in and asked a question. Anybody that has a personal question, you have to do a super chat minimum of $5. Okay, just so that you know that. Anybody new coming in, because I don't have my my monitor Tammy with me today to let people know that. She usually goes out there and she starts posting things so people know what's going on in the room. Okay, so all right. So MJ, what I've got for you, you want to know if Sean's going to commit or not. Okay. First of all, I think, like Anne said, you're going to be moving on. Okay. You've got the 10 of wands. That, you know, I think what you're doing is, to me, I think he's quite happy to just have the things the way they are right now. And you seem to be putting all the effort into this relationship. It seems to be more of a one-sided thing. Not to say he's not a great guy and he doesn't like you. He may have feelings, but sometimes he gets comfortable and he's quite happy to coast and be where he is right now. Okay. I don't think right now he's ready to commit. All right. Also, you know, the time has come to clear your energy. It says release your ex. Okay. So I wouldn't call him your ex, but there could be some situation around him where he hasn't completely let go of his past. There's some sort of a connection holding him there, I think, or some situation there. But you definitely, I'm saying, like Anne did, you're going to be moving on. Okay. You're not going to waste your time with somebody because you're so beautiful, so attractive. You deserve to be happy. Okay. It's not good to hold yourself down. Keep yourself open. Keep your options open. He's either going to commit or he's not. But don't sit there at home on the couch waiting for him to do this. Keep yourself active. Get out there. Socialize. Open the door to meet someone else in the meantime. Because if you're meant to, God's going to send you this person. Okay. That's the way it works. This is the only way you're going to find happiness. Okay. Is to think about yourself right now. All right. This is victory after hard work and struggle. You have this ability to be attractive, but you have to love yourself enough to know that you deserve the best. Okay. As much as Sean could be a fabulous person, I just don't see him committing right now because he's quite happy to coast. Keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right. This person that you could be meeting somebody new because here comes the Lovers with that card. Now, the Lovers is about making profound decisions. And often when this card comes up, we're being advised not to let our heart rule our head. Okay. This is about making a choice and knowing what's right for you and what's not right for you. Okay. Is it fair that you should have to sit there and wait for him? Is it fair that he can't at least tell you face to face this is his intentions? Is it fair that he isn't open enough to do that? Okay, so these are all the situations and all the things you need to tap into. And again, communication is the big thing. Sit him down face to face and have a talk with him and just say, do you have feelings for me? Do you want to get together? Do you want to do these things? That's the only way. And I tell people this all the time. You just heard me say this earlier in the show. Communicate. Share a lot of dialogue. Get in his head. And if he's not willing to give you, him and humming about it, move on. Because I think you're going to find that this has been too much of a struggle for you. And you may want to release him and move forward. Okay. So I don't sugarcoat my readings and neither does Anne. And those are the cards that came up. So you're worthy of having someone who truly wants to be with you. Okay. Do you want a playmate or do you want a life mate? Those are the questions that you need to ask yourself. Okay. Thank you so much, MJ. I love hearing from you. Thank you for always being here and booking, readings with me. Okay. That's MJ. One Love. Don't you like that name? I love that name. So where are we? One Love. Welcome, Susie Q Snow. That's how I'm saying it. It's right, wrong, or indifferent. Okay. I would like a general reading. Okay, One Love, you've got it. See what we have for you here. And then Alex, you're next, okay? Alex was wondering, and I said, yeah, after One Love, and then we got Susie Q Snow. And then if we don't have any more super chats, we're going to go through the list of people in my room and you'll get a little general mini message. So as I was saying earlier, just let me put this in before you deal out. On the community chat, I'm going to be posting, and so will Anne. If you leave your name this week on the community chat, so keep your eyes open for it coming out this week, because the first of every month, we're going to draw a name. Okay. So, Anne, whether, I'll probably draw if she's on my channel, and we're going to put your names in a glass jar and you're going to see me shuffle it up, pull two names out, and you'll be able to come in and ask a question and get a free reading from Anne and I here on Open Chat, just like these people are paying for it. We're going to allow people to put their name, because I want to see how many people are getting involved in watching my community page, because it's important that you do that so you know we're out here when we are out here. So once a month, I'm going to pick two names and give them a free reading here out on the live chat. And when Anne gets up to 1,000 subscribers, because she's already up to 750, we're going to do a live session where anybody in our room, as time permits, because we don't stay any longer than 2 hours, we're going to give everybody the chance to ask one question and you'll get a free reading. We won't be charging that day. That day, when she hits that 1,000 mark, it's going to be a big party. And we're going to give all you guys that come in, as time permits, a free reading. And you have to be open-minded. I mean, if we've got 50 million people in the room and we're only out here 2 hours, we can't do all of this. Okay. We're going to do our best. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. Keep your eyes open for the community page, and once a month, and it's going to be the first Sunday of every month, when we go on Super Chat Sunday, that we're going to draw 2 names for a free mini reading here on the show. Okay, so there we go.
Okay.
Sorry, Anne.
Thank you, Brenda. So, One Love, general reading. What a great way to start that off. Ace of Coins, golden opportunity, something new, a new beginning of some sort. That's what all the aces mean. And the Ace of Coins is very much connected to finances. So this could be a promotion. It could be an increase in your finances, some cash showing up. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion, a new area of study, but something that you've been hoping for. Here is this golden opportunity showing up. You have found the keys to the treasure chest. So something new showing up. And the very next card is new beginnings, something new showing up. But this is big. This is card 13. This is a transformational positive change. This is why I was drawing butterflies on this card. You have to look really closely. There are little caterpillars on there as well. But new beginnings, it's beautiful. New chapters opening up, a transformational energy. The 7 of Coins, which keeps showing up tonight, there's something about this. Do the groundwork. Start something new. When you see this golden opportunity here, look, she's planting those coins. Can you see she's planting little seedlings, getting things moving, doing the groundwork, getting busy on those new ideas, and then waiting, because she can't make these little plants grow any faster. But she's not worried about it. She knows that they are going to bloom in their own good time. And your final card, the 2 of Coins again. So all of the cards in your reading are from the coin suit. So home life, work life, financial life. The 2 of Coins says make sure that you focus on balance. Now here she is on this unicycle trying to juggle. Never easy. So financial balance needs considering. Work-life balance needs considering. Make sure that you take time out for you as well. How much time do you give away and how much time do you make for yourself? All those things need considering. It also says that you might actually have 2 options to choose from as well. So looking at your cards, very much centered on work life, home life, finances, golden opportunity, fantastic new beginnings, transformational new beginnings coming in. Get busy, do the groundwork, get things started. And when you do, make sure you're doing it from a balanced perspective. Think about your time, think about your money, think about the energy that you give out to things, and make sure it's all in balance. So One Love, I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Real Country Woman of Hanover. Yes, I see your question about music, and I got your payment, sweetheart. So you are on the list. Okay. All right. One Love. You got the Temperance card. That's a card of balance. That's a card that, the universe and the powers that be are saying to do things in moderation. Don't go jumping in and making quick and fast decisions until you're absolutely sure about where you're going. I always see this card either as an angel or wings behind somebody. And that means that they have your back. Okay. Spirit has your back. The divine has your back. The powers that be have your back. They're giving you this little nudge and tug to just sit down, think about what it is you really want to do, and take your time. You need to take yourself from here to here. Okay. You need to balance yourself right now, and don't jump into conclusions, make quick decisions, or get into something too quickly without being careful and, mindful about the choices and decisions you're making. Coming in next, you have the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is that card of could be healthy competition, or you feeling backed up against the wall to prove yourself all the time. It is a card that says we all have choices and free will to make, pick our battles wisely. Okay. We don't need to get caught up in every little every little battle that's out there, and especially anybody else's drama. Okay, make those choices to walk away from anybody else's drama. You're going to hear something coming in. The Ace of Swords is that card that says, aha moment. I knew it. Basically, you hear something that comes in the form of a truthfulness. If you've been confused and kind of in the dark about a situation, you're going to have complete clarity now. All of a sudden, you get that news that comes in that goes, aha, now I can move forward. I know which direction I'm going. I have a clear sight line now on my path to go after something. Coming in next, you've got the Empress. Yeah. Don't you love how they portray her here? She's very patient. She has this ability to give birth to her dreams, and what she nurtures, she will see grow. But she's very patient. She realizes that Rome wasn't built in a day, and you don't have a baby in 24 hours. So when you're going out there and you're wanting to create your happiness, realize that you're taking those steps, planting those seeds to get what you want, but you need to wait for it to happen. Okay. As long as you put your ducks in a row and cross your T's and dot your I's, it'll happen. All right. So the Empress, she is the ultimate mother, and what she nurtures, she sees grow. Best card in the deck. Sun's going to shine, my darling. One Love. This is all about success, happiness, fulfillment. And sometimes I say this also can have to do with the return of stable health and an all over well-being again. Keeping in mind, I'm not a doctor predicting anything like that, but this is a card that says success, more success and happiness than you ever believed was possible for you. Again, walking in your glow, in your joy, in your happiness, and in your light now. You're going to be able to go forward in a really good, successful direction. So I hope those cards help you out, One Love. Thank you so much for coming in and for asking that question and for your super chat. Okay, Alex, we're going to Alex. Where is my Alex? Got to back up here. Here you are. Okay, Alex, you want to know about a new job. And she's got a question mark. Is there going to be a new job? Right? Is that what you're asking, Alex? Is there going to be a new job? Okay. Let's see what we've got. You're welcome, Jay. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Alex, here we are. Here I am smiling away because I'm looking at the cards that have come out for you. So, new job? Yes, I think so. First off, 8 of Wands. Everything taking off all at once. This card comes out sometimes if things have felt a little bit slow or a little bit stuck. Not anymore. This is like a breath of fresh air. And this is you juggling lots of different things all at once for the best reason possible. So quite a quick movement forward. Take your time, think it through, don't be rushed into anything. The 4 of Pencils here is about you just taking a rest, stepping back, putting your feet up and allowing lovely quiet time just to be. It doesn't have to be for hours on end, but just taking that time out just to be quiet, because it's in those times when we think we're not doing anything and nothing is happening that everything is happening, because this is the space when you hear your angels, you hear the prompts from the universe. So when lots of things take off all at once and it's all up in the air, instead of chasing after them all, step back, breathe, have a cup of tea or coffee and drink it, the whole thing, without putting it down and walking around. Just keep that space quiet, because that's where the inspiration will come, because your next card is the victory card. 6 of Wands, victory, success, literally what it says on the card. Things that you've been working for, you've asked about a new job. Yes, here it is, because you've hit the bullseye. Here's the Ace of Pencils. She's learned how to do this by missing the target the first few times. So you might have been doing applications before and you haven't quite got it, or you've just come second, and that's okay, because when you've done that, you've learned something. And it's with all that knowledge and clarity, our lovely angel here, look, she's hit that bullseye right in the middle. So that's something new, that's clarity coming through, that's new ideas, that's you learning from the times when things didn't quite go the way you thought you wanted them to go, putting all that wisdom together. And now, yeah, you've hit the bullseye. So, new job, yes. Get ready to get busy and just step back, remain calm, remain peaceful, enjoy that cup of tea, and then get ready to celebrate because the victory is yours. So
Wow.
Alex.
Pretty
Lovely.
nice, Alex. That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, mine starts off a little bit different. I think you're thinking about wanting to leave a position or a place where you're employed right now because you don't feel you're being appreciated. And it's almost like you feel that the people around you are difficult. They stir the pot up. This is a card of deception. You're not comfortable where you are right now. And this is about you making that decision to move forward. You're always constantly feeling as though you have to compete. You're always having to defend your corner and prove yourself at this place of work. And you really, in your heart of hearts, shouldn't have to do that. I think you're making a command decision to leave this job because of this. You're not happy there. Now, with that, you've got the High Priestess and you've done your research. Continue doing that. Continue looking for this new job. Be active out there on the, whether you're working with a recruiter on the QT or whether you're, on your time off, scrolling for jobs, looking for a new position. You'll find the right one. Okay. This is you being in using your intuition and your gut feelings to know what's right for you now and moving forward towards that. But I think you're leaving a situation because it's not fulfilling to you where you are now. Now, you're going to have the upper hand here to make negotiations with somebody. Now, whether this is someone at work that says, what, you're going to leave? What if I offer you this? Or what if I worked for somebody and they said, I know why you're going to quit. If I fire her and get rid of her, will you stay with me? Yeah. So there could be something like that with you too. But this is also negotiations. This is give and take. This is a card of generosity. This is a card of receiving gifts from somebody. And often it can be money too. Okay. So you might be receiving some generous offer here from somebody, and it could be from where you are now. If your employer realizes how important you are, and if it's a conflict of interest with people you're working with, they may be able to make amends there. Or you may be going in to do interviews for a new job where you're going to be going through, give and take, push, pull energy, bargaining on contracts and payment and money and stuff. Midas touch. Remember you had the success card, victory after hard work and struggle, Anne? Well, I've got the King of Pentacles, and he is the Midas touch. You can't make a mistake. The doors of opportunity that open for you to go in a new direction for a new job, you're going to get it. So hold your head up high. As I say, square your shoulders off, lift your chin a little bit higher, and go through that door. And don't be afraid. Okay, this is a Midas touch. You can't make a mistake. Things are going to work out in your favor. And there's a good possibility that you will be getting a new job. Yes. Okay. I hope that helps. I love Damara. Damara listens intently and she goes, wow. She's so cute. Yes, 8 is a very powerful number. That's for sure. Okay. It's a master number. Sometimes we meditate on the number 8 for money. You're welcome, Alex. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going on to Susie Q show. Where are you, Susie Q? There you are. Welcome. Okay, twin flame J and I are so close to a permanent union. Any guidance or information from our angels? And we're 1442. Okay, great number. Right, Anne?
Love it. Anything with fours, 444,
yeah.
44.
For
So
sure.
twin flame, am I any guidance on this relationship? Okay.
Okay. Twin flames are we all want a twin flame, but twin flames are also work because it's almost like a mirror image. And I always tell everybody, if I'm having a bad day and I don't like myself, guess who we take it out on? Our twin flame. You know, so you have to be careful with twin flames. My husband's 1 day, 1 year apart on our birthdays. He's February the 22nd and I'm February the 23rd. And we definitely are twin flames for sure. We're very much alike, which does work, but there's times where, you know, you go, oh my gosh, am I looking at myself or him?
So, Susie Q. Now, first card for you, absolutely lovely. King of Teacups. The king, an authority figure in the deck. This king absolutely personifies loving kindness, compassion, generosity, sharing. An authority figure in the deck and very often sharing all those lovely qualities with other people. The King of Teacups is extremely kind, extremely generous, very often found this sort of energy in a charitable organization, some sort of work where you are caring for other people, but not just that, helping them to feel better, about themselves. The Four of Teacups says time to look at the bigger picture now. Now, on this card, look, she's so focused on these three tiny teacups, which is the past. She's missing this golden opportunity of this massive teacup and teapot full of tea right behind her. So leave the past behind. Turn your attention now. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus with this loving energy, this compassion and this sharing energy. So time to leave the past behind, let it go, and instead focus in a new direction. Get busy, make plans. This Seven of Coins card showing up again, doing the groundwork, starting something new, planting those seeds for the future, looking ahead and know that that lovely success and that harvest, these beautiful flowers will be flowering in their own good time. So no need to worry. Know that the success will surely follow. And the Ace of Pencils brings in brand new ideas, wonderful new information. It's the start of something new. And this is the clarity that you've been waiting for. So if you haven't been quite sure about something, not really sure, wondering what to do, you've been going through a learning phase. This is what this little angel's doing. Look, she's missed with the first few goes at the target. But every time she's missed, she's learned something new. And now look, hit the bullseye straight away. So positive new beginnings, lovely things starting, clarity, brilliant new ideas. Leave the past behind, look ahead, turn round and look forward. Get busy with your new ideas, plant your seeds, do something new, start those new projects. But the overall energy of the whole reading is the King of Teacups, which is absolutely beautiful. Loving kindness, generosity, and sharing. It's beautiful. So, Susie, I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
Beautiful reading. Okay, Susie, you might be trying to make a lot of decisions and choices here about something in your life right now. And this is a card that says you almost feel overwhelmed. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I go there? Do I go here? I always say to everybody, think long and hard what's going to benefit you to your greater good and what's going to last the test of time. Okay, when you make this decision. Right now, you're feeling as though you're hanging in limbo. Something here you're wanting to happen and it hasn't happened yet. You just seem to be hanging in limbo, waiting for something to happen, working on something to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. Now, Susie, I'm going to hit you with something. You want a baby, darling? Are you working on a baby? Are you waiting for a baby to to come into the equation in this relationship? This is the card that says you could be waiting to, to give birth to a child, wanting a child in this relationship, wanting a family eventually, or giving birth to your dreams. And that is wanting this security. That is wanting something beautiful here, working towards it in your relationship. Something's going to happen. You've got the celebration card, and that is getting together with family and friends and really wanting to celebrate something beautiful here. So there could be giving birth to your dreams that's going to happen here in this relationship, where you're not going to be hanging in limbo anymore, or there could be a baby in the back of your mind that you might be working on. The Wheel of Fortune says you might get what you want. So this is a beautiful card of new cycles ending, and one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. It's always a card of success and fulfillment. So that's what I have for you. Very interesting cards. Yes, you would love one. Well, my darling, that's what I'm seeing here. It's a big possibility you might be having one in the near future. Okay. Now, don't ask me the sex, because I don't predict the gender of a child, because I'm always wrong. I don't get into politics, and I don't get into picking the gender of a child. And yeah. And we can't get into too many major medical discussions either. I know I have one here that is asking us a question. So we'll just, what we generally do is see what the energy is in the reading. Okay. So thank you so much, Susie Q. Snow, for coming into our room. And you're new to me. I haven't seen you in my room before. So thank you so much. Okay. Let's see who we've got here now. We've got Real Country Woman. See here. Where's your Real Country Woman? We've got Erica Duncan again too. Okay. Do you see my music gaining national recognition? Oops. Let's see what we got here for you. Real Country Woman, meet Damara Lynn Green here. She's a pro. She is a seasoned professional entertainer. She's entertained, you name it, everywhere and with everyone. So you might want to get to know her here. Let's see what we can find for you. Real Country Woman. So, Real Country Woman, just going by your name, is that the type of music you sing? Is country music? Do you lean towards that? You must. You're in Virginia, right? I'm just assuming. I love country music. I love all.
So, Real Country Woman. Do I see music gaining national recognition? I see a fantastic opportunity for a wonderful new start. You've got the Ace of Wands. So the aces are new beginnings. And the Ace of Wands is literally something you're really excited about, something that really does put a smile on your face, some work that you really enjoy. And here is this new beginning. And this card says, what are you waiting for? So fabulous new start, especially in the area of something that you really enjoy. There will be discussions. Now, the Two of Teacups is all about clarity in communication. It's speaking and listening. It's discussion. It's conversation. This is you talking things over, and you must be really mindful when you do that you clearly understand each other. So when this fabulous new opportunity shows up, before you go rushing into it, make sure that you have an absolutely crystal clear understanding of the person that you're dealing with. The Five of Pentacles says, learn from the past. Learn from experience, and now it's time to do things differently. It's working on new plans and new ideas, but this learn from experience, look, she's been there, she's done that, she's learned the lesson, and she's closed that gate. So it's really important that you tap into that knowledge. What have you learned in the past? What worked well? What do you know didn't work so well. Both of those things are equally helpful. Know that you have all the resources that you want. We've got another 5. Now, this is about change. It's about opportunity. And she's so focused on this empty piggy bank look that she hasn't realized she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So get your focus in a positive place. Know that you have the resources that you need. And this card also says, ask for help if you need it. Talk it over if you're not sure. So just be mindful of that. So you've got some homework to do in that respect. And I couldn't leave you just hanging on there at the end. So I'll have to have one more card, the Magician. You are ready. You have everything you need. You can do it. So that's overlighting the reading, but you need to really dig deep, ask for help, learn from the past, talk things over, and be really mindful that you understand everything really clearly. Because this fantastic opportunity is coming in, you're ready for it, but you just do need to do your homework to make sure that when you make that move, you are fully understanding all of the fine print. You fully understand what you're getting into, who you're talking to, and they understand you as well. That's really important. Clarity in communication. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. Real country woman. You've got the Page of Swords. The truth is going to come out in some way or another. And you may hear some message from somebody that you're not going to like how you received it, but it's meant for your ears. Okay. You might hear something through gossip. You might hear something where somebody's going to blurt something out and you're going to think, well, how the heck did you know about this? I should have heard this from the horse's mouth, as an example. Don't attack the messenger. Just take this message because it's something that will delay your plans that you needed to hear. Okay. You've got the Justice card, and this is a card of balance and, cause and effect. But I do think that if you have dealt in the past with a legal situation, you're going to find that things will work out in your favor. Okay. This is about karmic justice as well coming in, what you deserve. All right. You might have been with people that you've been dealing with, whether you're dealing with people in the music industry, that you need to really look into and be very mindful of who you have in your company, because you may be leaving some situation that isn't working out for you and you're fed up with it. And you're going to say, well, I'm going in a new direction. This is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores, finding a better solution, finding a better agent, finding a better music company, finding a better, whatever. Okay. When it comes to marketing yourself and getting yourself out there, maybe you're going to find a better platform that promotes you and that you can go out there and be recognized. It'll generate traffic to you and attention to you. Coming in next, you've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is, waiting for your ship to come in, but also the Two of Wands is a card of duality. I always read it that you're not going to go out alone. You're looking for that right partner that you can walk side by side, whether it's an agent, whether it's, somebody like that that's going to be by your side to support you. You also might be thinking about getting your music put out in another part of the world. Okay. Often musicians find they're very, very popular in Japan or over in another country over there, and they're big before they ever come to America. And you may find that you may need to try to put your feelers out farther and go overseas or get your music promoted in another country. And that's going to be your stepping stone to bring it back here. Okay. So you might be widening and broadening your horizons where you want your music to be put. It's going to work out. Done. Best card in the deck. Okay. Definitely. This is a good card that says it's possible. This is going to happen for you, but you're going to have to make some changes for this to happen. I don't think that you're dealing with the best people who can promote you to your greater good, that are there for you 100%. And it's a really tough industry. I mean, I've got, I have other personal clients that are up and budding, in California, musicians, and they're cutting out CDs and things like that. It's such a hard industry to get into. So this is the important thing, that you need to be in connection with the right person. Okay. Or move on. Keep looking for that right person, because they're going to come in. You're going to have a partner here. And I think this partner is going to recommend that you put your music out in a wider geographic location. Okay. So don't be afraid to do that, because US is a very hard country to, as you know, and this is why most people move to Nashville if they're in country. I mean, blues is New Orleans. So you got two things here going for you, but yeah. So think about that. Okay. So you're very welcome, Real Country. Thank you so much for your question and your super chat. All right. Erica, beautiful Erica. Okay. Now remember I said we don't always do medical, but we'll work around that and see what spirit and the cards bring out. So Erica says, I was just diagnosed with a hyperthyroid. They did an ultrasound on my thyroid. I haven't got the results yet. I was wondering what the cards have to say. Okay. So
Okay, Erica. First card, Knight of Pencils. Things happening quite quickly, and you might have some decisions to make. And this card says choose with care. So on this motorbike here, she can choose the main road here or the bumpy little track full of potholes. So there may be something that you need to make some choices and decisions about. The King of Coins comes in. This is the card of success. This is the card of confidence. Anything that this king turns their hand to is successful. So there's a great deal of success showing up in your reading. An authority figure in the deck. This is quite a strong energy, and very much connected with confidence, success, good news. And the final card, the Knight of Teacups, wishes coming true, things that you've been wanting to manifest coming into view. This is you manifesting exactly what you would like. So very much looking at the cards here, you may have some choices to make. Take your time with those, choose carefully, look into everything thoroughly before making your decision. The next two cards in your reading are wishes coming true, success, confidence, new opportunity. So the cards are coming through as good news. So I hope that's helpful, Erica.
thank you. Okay, great. Okay, so before I read your cards, I asked Spirit, do you have anything to worry about? And they gave me the card that said no on it. Okay, so you've been really concerned about this. It's really playing on your mind. You're struggling with it a lot. All right. I have a question to ask, Erica, and I don't usually ask questions, but have you been gaining weight since this happened prior to getting these tests done? Because I see that you were troubled with gaining weight and didn't understand why. So you can let me know down here if that's a yes or a no. I think that you're going to be really taking care of yourself now. Okay. When we get the Empress, what she nurtures, she sees grow. Yes, you've been gaining weight. Okay. That's why I asked you. And that's normal with this condition. Okay. I would be worried if you were losing copious amounts of weight and they found a thyroid issue. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Okay. But they'll get you on some sort of program that's definitely going to help you. The Page of Wands comes in, new exciting news. You're going to be elated. You're going to be happy about what you're going to hear. Don't worry about this as much as you are, okay? Because I think that you're going to be fine. All right. I think you're going to be in touch with somebody from a distance, somebody who's going to come in and offer you some information. You might be talking to somebody that you know from your past, or you might be connecting with, hmm, I don't know whether you're going back to an old doctor or you're getting a second opinion. Okay. This could come into play too. Or there's two doctors that you're dealing with, they're telling me. Okay. One can be, I just don't see that you're going to have to, when you go and you have these tests done, you work with techs, and then your own doctor sends you off to this. And then they might be sending you to somebody who's going to take care of your thyroid and get you on the right program. Okay. For it. The Hierophant says you're going to be very mindful now. You're going to be taking care of your health, especially if you've been gaining weight. Now you can understand why. Usually medication for thyroid will help control that. It will be a continued lifetime struggle for you to be conscientious about your weight or about your health in general. Okay. The Hierophant is bringing new people into your circle, tapping into spirituality. Perhaps you could have been praying and worried about this situation. But you know what? You're going to be okay. Okay. I mean, this is a beautiful card that says, you're on a trajectory up, an upward trajectory, and always up is in a good position. Okay. The World comes in, new cycle, new beginnings, success. So this is going to be okay. I don't see you having a major problem here. I think, yes, you had a problem. You've gone to see the doctor about it. You've had the ultrasound, which is routine. If you have any good doctor, they're going to send you for that just to rule out everything. But I don't see anything major here. And if something did surface, it's going to be so minute that it's going to be able to be taken care of expediently. Because, Anne had that Knight of Swords, which is very fast moving action. Okay. You're going to be given a couple choices. You can go on this pill or you can go on that pill, or you can have this or you can have that. And you're going to pick the one that's going to be best for you. And maybe the doctors will be too. Okay. So I just don't see this being a major, major issue. Okay. Any health issue is an issue, right? Okay. So Kathy's listening. She says, levothyroid was, I balanced out the hormone and your weight. I'm not feeling it's cancer or no. So Kathy's she's intuitive too, like me. And so I never had that feeling, although I had to give you something to see. Okay. No. And you're struggling with yourself, of course. So I think that you're going to be okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Whether they find something or they don't, it's going to be so minuscule, so minor. It's not going to be a biggie. Okay. You're going to be okay. I mean, I have friends that have had their thyroids removed. They had what you call a goiter, and that's different. Years ago, they removed them and you go on that medication for it. My mother had thyroid. She was on medication her whole life, but she fought weight with hers, but never major. But it was always a struggle, and that can happen with thyroid. You're going to feel so much better when they get this in order, because thyroid can really, when people, I'll tell you something else. Years ago, the sanitariums and the asylums were full of people who they misdiagnosed with thyroid in situations because they weren't functioning right. They couldn't think right. They didn't know what was wrong with them. Yeah. I mean, we're going way back. So once you get on a good treatment, a good, good medication, whatever they're going to do for you, you're going to be like a new person. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So I don't feel you need to worry. And I don't think Anne does either, because she got, really good cards.
Yeah, good cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Now, keep in mind, guys, we don't really like to do medical questions, okay? It's not what we do. We don't do politics, but this was a little different, okay? You weren't asking us, specific question like, did we see you dying or cancer or anything? We don't get into that. So, okay, I think we've caught up with all our super chats, believe it or not. And look at the time, 4:44. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, talk about yours. That's what the time is. So we're going to hide this now. And we're going to
21:44. Yeah, it is here.
Amazing, isn't that? Yeah, I know. I just looked and I went, oh, it's 4:44.
I love it when
Yeah, it's funny how our eyes get drawn to it too. You could be driving in the car and you look down and you go, "Oh, look." And usually Andre and I do it at the same time. Look, and we go 111 or 222 or 10,
Yes.
and we look at each other. It's like high five, boy. Yeah. You just saw 442, eh, Ann? Yeah, amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go over my list here. So we've done Erica, and it's Anne Marie now I want to do. We've done Real Country Woman. Kathy's here, Earl's here, Stephanie. Okay, if you're all still here, say yes, you're here. Anne Marie, I'm going to do Anne Marie because she's not at home. She's in a hotel room right now. She's been away having to deal with something. And so we're going to give you your cards first, Anne Marie. Okay. Hi, Earl. Yeah, that was bizarre, wasn't it? It's awesome. Okay. Let's see. Stephanie's here. Okay. All right. Check, check, check. Tomorrow's here. I know that. Strawberries here. Sharon, check. Okay, good. Just so that I'm checking these off so I know you guys are still in the room. Okay. All righty. So it's going to be Anne Marie.
Anne Marie. Right.
A couple of cards. That's all. Okay. So we'll give her a little message. Judith is here.
Okay. Anne Marie. 5 of Pencils card comes out first for you. So this is learning from the past, taking all that wisdom, all that knowledge, everything that you've learned, and now moving in a new direction with new ideas and new ways forward. Closing the gate, closing the door on the past and learning from those experiences. Something new coming in, Ace of Teacups, new love, positive new emotions, happiness, joy, optimism. It could be the start of a lovely new friendship as well. The 9 of Wands says, keep going, stay determined, don't give up, be persistent. So learning from the past, I do feel when I'm reading your cards, there's like a watershed moment, right? Been there, done that, had the t-shirt, learned the lesson. Now where? And look, she's walking across the bridge, she's going across the water, she's new plans, new ideas, new ways forward. And on the card, she's walking towards, this will look backwards to you through the camera, she's walking towards this lovely new beginning, new love, happiness, joy, and positive emotions. So don't give up, keep going, stay persistent.
Okay. Scroll down to the bottom again here. Yeah, so everybody's coming in to let us know who's in the room at this time. Elaine was here, but I think we've lost her. I think because she's over in France. She may have decided.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I just said, where is my Elaine? There you are, my darling. I was looking for you. I thought, no, you didn't.
Judith as well. We've got a Judith Anderson.
So pretty much everybody's hanging in here, so that's great. Okay. All right. So Anne Marie, we know that you've been having an ongoing struggle, having to deal with your challenges and everything, with everything that's been going on in your life. And the reason I'm telling you that is because it's getting better as we move through this reading. So, you've had to be subjected to someone else's drama in your life. And it was sort of like it happened and you're part of it. And, when things like that happen in our lives, we feel their pain. Okay. So you've been struggling with someone else's pain for a long time, which has made you feel painful. The moon comes in, water sign, water energy. I know you're water too, you're Cancer, but you're not Pisces. This is the Pisces card. And this is again, hanging in, trusting your instincts, your gut, your gut feelings, your intuition, and knowing that everything you're doing is right. Because sometimes you might question yourself. Am I doing enough? Why do I feel like I'm not doing enough? Why are they making me feel like I'm not doing enough? Well, you are. Okay. I think something's going to surface in the background that is going to be very instrumental, which is going to be good, because the Chariot comes in and this is victory. This is champion. This is accomplishment. This is a really hard struggle. And at the end of the day, you come out the winner. Okay. And you know, my darling friend, that I have said this all along, that it's going to work out. I know it's taking time. Okay. That's what we got for you. All right. So Anne Marie, Damara. Yes, you're here. There you go, my darling. We're going to pull a couple cards for you too. Okay. Hi, Salsa. How are you? Salsa, you got to go make a super chat. Oh, you did. I apologize. There you are, $4.99. Okay, we're going to do Damara, and then I will do you. Okay. Thank you so much. I didn't see that. And we will do your question after we do Damara. Okay. I'll call you after the live, Anne Marie. Okay, we'll do, honey. I wanted to ask you, but not out here. When you said you were away, I wanted to ask you, but I don't want to do that here. Okay, so I'll connect. Go ahead, Anne. Sorry.
Okay, Damara. 8 of Teacups is your first card. This is you poised at the edge, wondering how to get to the success that you are working towards. And the answer to that is one step at a time. All she has to do is to hop onto this first stepping stone, and the next is in front, and so on and so forth. So when you're working towards something, if it feels a little bit overwhelming, or there's an awful lot of workload, or it seems you wonder how on earth you're going to get all of that work done, a step at a time. Make sure you break it down into manageable steps. You're going to hear some information and you're going to get some clarity, because the Page of Pencils, this is the Page of Swords in traditional tarot. They bring in a message. They all have a little envelope on the card. And the Page of Pencils brings in new information, brings in clarity on something that you've not been quite sure about. Now, it might mean a slight delay. It might mean a slight change to plan, but that's absolutely okay, because that's keeping you on track. Now, this Page of Pencils energy, they're not always the most tactful person in the world. So listen to what they say, not necessarily how they portray it. Because there's good news following on from that. Ace of Wands, something brand new opportunity, positive new start. And this card says, what are you waiting for? So take it a step at a time, break it down into manageable steps. Here's the clarity coming in. Here's the new information coming in. Might be doing things slightly differently than you thought. There might be a slight delay, but don't worry, because that's keeping you on track. There's new opportunities here. And this is you, 5. It's called the Unity card in my deck. Working well together. This is you as part of a team. Everybody sitting down, talking. Everybody bringing their own expertise to the table for the benefit of everybody else. So it's very much about discussions, talking things over, having meetings, having conversations, but working well as a team in a way where everybody benefits. So I hope that's helpful, Damara. Thank you for coming into the room, and a real pleasure reading for you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, Damara, you've got some interesting cards, and I've pulled them. I pulled them from the chakra card deck, an oracle deck. You got the card isolation, you got the card bittersweet, and you got the card wisdom. And the messages that Spirit's giving to me is you've put yourself in a box. Okay. For some reason, you're thinking that it's difficult for you to move ahead because you've had another birthday. And you're letting that date and that number and that age get up in your head. You're thinking, well, I boxed yourself in. You feel you're in a certain demographics. You feel as though you can't go forward, that people are looking at you, that you're too old, or there's something like that that has to do with age in your head. They're showing me. And, you know, this last birthday did a number on your head, or somebody's birthday around you made you think about your own self as well. Don't do that. Okay. You've got great wisdom. Okay. You know that you have a great talent. You know that you have so much to offer. And you know, when we call somebody an OG, it means that they're seasoned, that they're good at what they do, that they're professional, that they've learned from all those years of experience. And you've got something there to put out into the world. Okay. To help other people. I think that, you know, you feel sometimes that you're having to handle things all by yourself. And, you know, a situation around you, and I don't know why, but they just show me, I mean, it's a picture of, you know, she's got a birthday cake there and it says bittersweet. Okay. You may feel you've boxed yourself in a category here. Don't think that way. Okay. You have so much more to even offer in what you're doing out there, and you're going to be able to do it. All right. You're tapping into higher self. You're tapping into spirituality. You're leaning into that. Okay. And when we believe in that, we get what we want. All we have to do is ask and believe, and it'll happen. Okay. So don't box yourself in, sweetheart. All right. Don't put yourself in that box, in that category. You have so much, and so much to teach others. Amazing. Okay, Damara. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got Judith Anderson. Where's my Judith? I'll go back here, and oh, here she is. She's still here. Okay, Judith. Sorry, Anne.
That's all right. So, Judith, lovely cards for you. 3 of teacups to start with. Reason to celebrate. This is you getting together with other people. Social invitations. Reason to be happy, and it's the card of celebrations. The next card you have is another 3 as well. 3, 3. Lovely. That's about creativity. That's about new opportunity. 3 of Pencils is about you resting and relaxing, talking things over, knowing that the situation will improve. And it's very much a card of healing and moving on. And the lovely thing is, the lovely 2 angels sitting on the bench here, there's nothing in front of them. Once they get up and finish talking, the road in front of them is clear. So healing and moving forward. Reason to celebrate. The 5 of teacups is about acknowledging the past, knowing it's there, it's brought you to where you are now. But this 5 of teacups is about leaving that behind, moving forward towards joy. And if you look at the angel on the card, look, she has her back to us because she's moving forward. And it's beautiful that it's followed on from this 3 of Pencils card, because that is about moving on, moving forward, moving on towards joy, and a reason to celebrate. So, Judith, I hope that's helpful, and thank you for coming into the room. Truly appreciate that.
Beautiful. Okay, Judith, you've got guilt is the normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. There could be something that you're thinking about in your past. Maybe you might be going back and reminiscing and thinking about something way in your past that makes you feel a bit guilty. You know, maybe that you didn't do something, say something, whatever the case was. It's left you feeling lacking a bit of confidence here. And sorry, this is backwards. Oh, that's my camera. I want you to realize that tapping into higher self here, tapping into your angels, into spirit, into the divine, and throwing it out there into the universe. Okay, you've been carrying this long enough. It's time to throw out that guilt, my darling. Let it go, because You need to get your confidence back in order again. Okay. Just let it go. Throw it out there and they'll take it. Okay. Ask them to clear you of this feeling of guilt. All right. So that's what I have for you. Okay. I hope that helps. All right. I have transformed. Okay. Damara says, I received that. I missed Anne. I have to go back. That was me. I have transformed. I believe in me. Okay. Good, Damara. Okay. So we're going in. Oops, wrong page. We're going in to do Kathy. Kathy, are you still here? You didn't come and tell me. Oh, no. Kathy's gone live now. Okay, guys. So she's out there on her channel live right now. And when we close down, hey, if you want to get some readings from Kathy and Dean, go into Kathy's room, okay? And it's Kathy's Guided Light Tarot. And please donate. Any money that you donate to her for a reading is going to help her with her really exhausting medical bills, okay? She's got a GoFundMe thing. Okay. Righty. Earl. Let's find our Earl. Here he is. He says, I'm here. Okay, Earl. Sorry, I have to go back, Anne, and make sure I've ticked them off. I have to find them to get them up on screen.
Right. Earl. First card out, Knight of Wands, fastest card in the whole deck. The Knights are all fast-moving energy, and the Knight of Wands is the fastest of them all, and they come charging in with the message to think it all through and act with care. So it might be that something needs your attention quite quickly, something needs a decision quite quickly. Do not be rushed and do not make rash decisions. Put the kettle on, get a cup of tea, think it all through carefully. The reflection card again is about thinking it all through. She's sitting down, she's having a cup of tea, realizing how far she's come, reflecting on how well she's doing, really assessing and reassessing. This is what this card is all about. But whilst all that's going on, she's planning on the next venture. So really, it's a kind of stop, think, assess, reassess, and reflect. That's really good time spent. Stay focused, stay determined, keep moving forward, stay persistent, because the Page of Wands is bringing in new information, good news. The page is all bringing a message for you. So it might be new ideas, positive news, something that you've been working on actually coming into view, something that you've been manifesting. It might be positive change and new opportunity, but one way or another, new information, positive information, and good news coming in for you. So, Earl, I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks, Tamara, for Brenda, you picked up the environment around me. It came full circle after my show. What people thought was revealed. Glad to see this showed up in the cards. Okay, thank you. Okay, Earl, when you find something that excites you, you go all in. Enjoy the ride. I know you're working on your business, and I know you're working on a new relationship. Don't give up. Persevere. It's going to happen. There she is. Okay. Yeah, there she is. And look how she's there. It's almost like she's fiery. She's in red. She's got wings, but they're red wings. She's a very fiery individual. And you're waiting to get together with her because she really excites and gets your creative juices going, and I'm sorry, this is backwards. It's going to lead to happiness. Okay. So you've got that outcome card. So I'm really glad that happiness card came out for you. Okay, Earl. All righty. Let's see. We've got, and the next one is Stephanie. Stephanie says she's still here. Stephanie, come on forward and let me know you're here. And guys, we've been out here 2 hours now. So we're going to be doing Stephanie, Ellen, Sharon, and then we're done. Okay. Because we've been out here over 2 hours. So if you, oh, Salsa, we didn't do her.
Okay.
Okay. So guess what? We're going to do Salsa because I acknowledge.
Salsa.
Okay. So Salsa sent a sticker and she wants to know about her want to ask about love and what you see with current partner. Okay, sweetie. Sorry. Yeah, we got moving along here. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got here. What she needs to know and expect about her current partner. See what we've got here. Are you okay, Anne? I know it's.
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
I've got my cup of tea. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you. So Salsa, be assertive. Ask about your current partner. This is you being gently and kindly assertive. Now, when you use those two things together, this is the strength card, number 11, by the way. That will get you a lot further, a lot faster. So this is you expressing what will work well for you, what doesn't work well for you. No, thank you is a full sentence. Just standing up for yourself, but in a kind and very appropriate way. Stay positive and focus on what could go right. Very often we are programmed to do just the opposite. And the 9 of Pencils says, get your focus in a positive place and focus on what could work and focus on what could go right. New ideas are coming in, something new. Ace of Pencils card here is new ideas and clarity coming in. So if you haven't been quite sure about something, things have felt a little bit unsure, the Ace of Pencils brings in the information that you've been waiting for and the clarity that you need. So I hope that's helpful, Salsa. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so Salsa, I pulled some tarot and some from the romance deck. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, don't give up. Trust that you're on the right path here in this relationship. Okay, there might be a trust issue here that you might be dealing with a situation. You also got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You want somebody who believes in the same things that you do. It's you know, you don't want somebody who's totally opposite to you. You want somebody who believes in what you believe, and you tend to be quite spiritual. Okay, it doesn't mean that you want someone that's going to sit in church with you every single week. It just means you need somebody on the same page that believes in those things. As a team, you can work very well. Okay, and that means you need to work as a team. All right. One person can't do all the work. So definitely both of you have to be on the same page and discuss your feelings and discuss what it is you want in this relationship. Okay. This is usually a card of success when you can get together as a team and work it out. Negotiating back and forth, again, talking about things, you know, this is a gift that you could receive if you negotiate and you sit and have conversations with this individual, right? What it is you want. Don't be in a big hurry to push something. If there's something in this relationship that you feel you want to push for, be careful. Be careful what you ask for. Like Anne said, her card shows a nice, clean, smooth highway to traverse and then a horrible bumpy road. And this one here shows him charging up the hill towards his motorcycle. He has no idea what's on the other side. So don't rush in to something, okay? Your current partner right now, really get to know them before you want to firm this up. Okay. Really get to know them. You're planting your seeds towards a future. Trust me, you're doing everything that you could do right. Okay. Don't blame yourself. Don't question your motives. Don't question you. Okay. Everything you're doing in this relationship is good and right. Okay. This is a card of don't worry. Okay. Things will work themselves out. All right. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your super chat and for coming into my room, Salsa. Okay. All right. So we're going on to Stephanie now. Stephanie, we're going to pull Stephanie's name up here. She's here somewhere so we can see her. Oh, Hi, Colleen. How are you? I didn't see you there. But we're going to finish with Stephanie, Elaine, and Sharon, and then we're going to call it a night because we've been out here over 2 hours, guys, and it's a long time to be out here, okay? And we'll be out here again next Sunday, so don't worry, okay? It's true. Faith has been showing off, and thank you so true. Okay, you're welcome. Hi, Colleen. Okay, so we're going on to Stephanie. Where are we here, Stephanie? Here you are. Okay, sweetheart.
Stephanie, 6 of Pencils, breath of fresh air card. Here you are, moving on and feeling good. This card very often shows up if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit delayed. Not anymore. Here she is, look, moving on, feeling good. It might mean you're going on a holiday. That's sometimes what this card represents. That's why she's got a suitcase in the card. But generally, this is a lovely breath of fresh air coming in after things have felt a little bit delayed. Choose carefully. This is literally the card Brenda was just describing a minute ago. The Knight of Pencils. In comes the motorbike with 2 choices, the main road or the bumpy track. So when you are making that move forward, choose with care. Think it all through, get all your information together, and do not be rushed into a fast decision. Take your time over it. And it's very likely that you'll be working in a team. The 3 of Coins, teamwork, everybody working together, bringing their expertise as part of the team. And when you all work together, that's where the success can be found. So, Stephanie, I hope that's helpful. Moving on and feeling good.
Oh boy. Okay. We have to go with these cards. You know how you deal them out and then you look at them and you go, nah, I don't think so. And then you deal another deck and they come right up again. I don't, even after all these years, I try to fool Spirit and Spirit says, you can't do this. You have to do what I say. You ask for my help. Okay. All right. So what I have for you, Stephanie, is you must forgive if you want to do, if you want. Okay. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. There's a situation. I haven't coughed all this whole time. And now I'm going to cough. So the thing here is there could be a situation in your life. You know, you get up in your head and you start presuming and assuming something's not going to work out before you even get to this point. So don't shoot your foot off. Okay. Don't sabotage yourself. Find out the information that you want. You have the Moon card. That is a Pisces. You may be dealing with Pisces energy. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But this is a card that says, trust your instincts and know that you are enough. Okay. The 7 of Wands says, don't give up. Stand up and defend your corner. You have something here to be proud of. Okay. Don't roll over and give up the struggle. You're a perfectionist. This was a card I put away. You're working hard to build yourself up to be bigger. Look at here. Here she is little, and she's dreaming of being this great, huge, beautiful person. And she's working towards those goals to be this person. You have this ability to want to go out there and be perfect. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't beat yourself up, okay? If it doesn't happen right away. The other card you had, which I didn't want, was solitude. Remember, you're strong enough to go out there and face any of your challenges by yourself, okay? Nobody's going to save you. You have this ability to do that yourself. So, but you might just need some time to yourself to go off and have a little bit of a rest here. Think about something, you know, do your research, find out what's in the background that you need to know, whatever that is that's troubling you. All right. And forgive. You got to let go of something here in order to be able to feel happy again. All right. So those are the cards I had for you. And I put them back. And then I went to the tarot deck, and the tarot deck, they looked even worse. And I thought, okay, we're going to bring them all out. There's a reason why they did that to me. So isn't that funny? Spirit, you know, always comes through. Okay, Stephanie. All right, Elaine. Where is my Elaine? There she is. There she is. Okay, you're here. Okay, so let's see what we have. And then we've got Sharon. Sharon, come on forward if you're still here with me. If you're not, I'll pick someone else who is. And if you're still here, okay. I don't know if you are. I'm going to scroll down here. You're welcome, Stephanie.
Elaine, stay determined. 9 of Wands. Stay persistent, stay determined. Don't give up. Have self-belief and keep moving forward. Because you've got the Star card, one of the best cards in the whole deck. This is you. This is success. This is recognition. And this is you being appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. This is you stepping into the spotlight on your own dance floor, making wishes and things that you've been manifesting coming into view. So it's a real card of recognition and success. It's time to leave behind anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. This is card 15, ego. When she's put down these things that are heavy, and these are things like guilt, fear, self-criticism, self-doubt, self-sabotage, that's another good one and to go in this box here. She's leaving those behind and she's picked up balloons, which are so much lighter. And look what's happened. The road in front of her is open. There are no barriers in that road there at all. And she's allowing these to lead the way. Self-belief, self-confidence and positivity. Easier said than done, I know. Don't let these other things weigh you down because the Star card is right in the middle of your reading. And this is the card that, well, it's the card everybody wants actually from a tarot deck. It's lovely. Success and recognition. So I hope that's helpful, Helene. Thank you.
There we go. Sorry. Okay, Ellen, you got the Ace of Swords. I was coughing, having a drink of water, and I didn't want to cough while you were doing your reading. Sorry. You're going to see something come in the form of truth, but you're going to have clarity. Something that was confusing you in the past, it's going to open up doors here, and you're going to be able to see a clear sight line and go towards your goals here. This is that aha moment where you see the light. Something's going to happen fast. You know, the pace is going to pick up. The momentum's going to pick up. If you've been sort of in a slump, things are going to start moving forward now for you in a direction that you want to go. Look at all those wands and the light right in the middle. It's like, boom. Finally, you get that aha moment and you're able to go after your goals and be happy. Okay. So something's going to pick up. You're going to either hear a lot of contacts from people, a lot of information, texts, phone calls, emails, whatever the case is. The contacts are going to start coming in now. And you're moving on. Okay, this is a 10 of Wands. You know, you've had a hard struggle here. You know, you've had to take that big route up over that mountain, carrying all those burdens on your shoulder, going there all on your own. But now you're coming down the other side. Things are going to improve for you. I think things are going to get easier for you. You're finally going to see that, you know, you're not going to be the beast of burden anymore. The troubles are going to be, you've lightened your load now. You're not going to feel this way anymore. So things will level out for you where you're going to finally be able to take that inhalation in and let it out and with relief. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for you, Elaine. So I like that. That's good news. Okay, we've got Sharon. She's here. All right. There you are. Okay. Sharon, what do we got for Sharon? Yes, you too, Judith. Thank you for coming into our room. We've had a really good room of people. We were up to 19, 20 people in the room earlier. Wow. I didn't know what would happen being Easter
No,
Sunday.
I wasn't sure today. It's
I
lovely,
really
isn't it?
thought it would be quiet, and it's been anything but quiet, which has been beautiful. It's been wonderful. Busy spring cleaning. Yeah, that's awesome. Doesn't that make you feel good? Wow. You're welcome, Elaine. Let me know.
Sharon. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Okay, Sharon. First card out, 4 of Coins. So this is a card of balance. And if we look at the card, look, she's got to get these scales in front of her balanced. There's too many on one side. So this card asks you to be mindful of work-life balance. How much energy and time do you give away without taking time out for you? It's also the card of financial balance. So making sure that you're paying attention to that and you get a really good balance straight down the middle. So work life, time given away, finances, all need considering. The Knight of Coins comes in next and says, plan, literally. This is plan A, plan B, and if necessary, plan C. Now, of all the knights in the deck, they all have a motorbike. They're all fast moving, but this one's the only one not riding their bike. She's looking at the map. So the good thing about that is when she gets back on the bike, she knows, number one, where to go. Number two, how to get there. So this is about detailed, well thought out plans. And that's something you really need to be mindful of. And into those plans needs to go, but in balance needs to be part of those plans. And when you do all of that homework, all of your mindfulness homework, 9 of Teacups, wishes coming true. This is you manifesting exactly what you want and these things showing up right in front of you. This is the card of success, things that you've been waiting for. But in order for that to manifest, the homework you're asked to do first is you're balancing finances, time and work and getting a detailed plan together. So Sharon, I hope that's helpful. Thank you.
So Sharon, what are you waiting for? You need to buy her deck. All her knights ride motorcycles. It's so comical. She does them up so sweet and they're amazing. See, all of them do. All her knights ride motorcycles, and Sharon rides a motorcycle, and I used to ride a motorcycle, but she still rides. So you need to get her deck, and you can also get it on your phone. You can order it and you click a button and it shuffles the cards for you, and you can take that deck anywhere you go. It's an amazing deck. So below Ann Ellis Taro, her there you go, Strawberry. Below her video, she's got that posted there. So they're not expensive and they're beautiful. And they're not on my desk right now, or I'd show them. They were. Okay.
Yeah.
She's showing that. Yeah, that's what they look like. They're amazing. But she's got more than one deck out there too. Okay. But that's what you want, the teacup, because they've got all the knights are on motorcycles and it's amazing. Okay. Yeah. A cycle has closed for me. Okay. Okay. So what I've got for you, remember you were talking about balance, Anne? I've got the card reflection. Yeah. And it's a card of balance too. Time to focus, Sharon. And that's focusing on balance. You're reflecting something and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right action. You're going to buy it next month. No more spending for April. Okay, sweetheart. You'll love them. Okay. Put them on your to buy list because they're amazing. Okay. So you are going through a process here where obviously you're balancing your money right now too. I get it. Aren't we all? Tax time's rolling around the corner and mine are sitting behind me ready to file. Anyway, you know, you're going to get past any stumbling blocks right now and you will take the right action to go after what you want. You have reflection and resurrection. Okay. How great today being Easter Sunday, she gets resurrection.
Yeah.
Reconsider a project or recall a person from the past to resurrect an idea. You might be tapping in with somebody from your past, someone who you look up to, someone who you want some guidance with, someone you're going to get together with, and you're going to be talking about things together, about your future. Okay. What you want to do. Okay. Reconsider a project. Okay. Something different, but you might be bringing someone that you knew in your past into this. You got contest. Okay. Be yourself fully, and you are without compare a true winner of the only contest that matters. Okay. You're a winner yourself. Okay. You only need to compete with yourself, nobody else. You've got everything that you need. I know you're out there. I know you're trying to take on these courses and things that you're doing because it gives you, of course, you're a teacher. You can't stand not doing anything like that. I mean, I had a girlfriend that she always took courses every summer and I'd go, don't you take your summer off? She just had to be busy doing that. Right. So, just be yourself. I know you have learned to do that now, and know that you are one of a kind. You're unique. You're beautiful. You don't have to worry about comparing yourself to anybody else anymore. Okay. There we go. That's what I got for you, my beautiful friend. Okay, so that was Elaine and Sharon. Someone else came in here and she came in late and we're going to do her last and that's it. Where is she? And I'm going to see if she's still in the room. And if she's not, we'll be going. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I think we're done. I think. Okay. So we're out here longer than we actually said we would be. So have a wonderful, I feel very clear, like I have been reborn. There's your awesome resurrect. Okay. So my beautiful friend, this is our reading and we're over now. And I was hoping I could just move this off, but no. I'm trying to get her out. Here we are. Okay. No, we can't. There we go. There's Anne. Okay. So listen, guys, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with us on Easter Sunday. A lot of you have families or other commitments, and we understand that. And we really didn't know what we were going to find today, but we never mind because we just love being together and doing
Oh, yeah.
And so, and we always get to talk about things and we always learn new things like today, you know, Anne never knows what I'm going to come up with. Every week it's something else. And she's going, oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to do it, or let's do it.
Yeah.
So watch your community page. I know there's only 6 of you left in the room. Watch the community page on my channel here, because leave your name there, please. If you would like a free reading on our next live, and we're going to be doing this once a month, the first Sunday of the month, where we will pick 2 names out of a jar and you'll get a free reading where you don't have to pay a super chat to ask us a question. Also, when Anne reaches 1,000 subscribers, we are going to have a major party here. Everybody that comes in, it's going to be busy because everybody that comes in will not have to pay us for a reading. We're going to do your readings. You allowed 1 question. Mind you, let's face it, because if the room's full of people, we are going to make our readings, you know, to the point. But you will get a free reading. 2 people can win a free reading from us, but it's going to be during the lives. Okay. Not a private session. Okay. So please do that, because Anne's up to 750 subscribers now, and she is aiming, and we're working hard to get her up to the 1,000. And then we're all going to go bug her in her room now.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
We're all going to go, we're going off to Anne's room now. Let's let her run her room. We'll go in. So, okay. And so thank you, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful Easter weekend. And it's beautiful here. The sun is shining now. I went to church this morning and it was dull and miserable. And you know what? The sun's shining now. It's absolutely beautiful at 5:27 p.m. here. So on that note, we love you and we send you lots of love and many blessings. Do you have something to say, Anne, on leaving?
Thank you so much. What a pleasure to come into this room, Brenda. I absolutely love it. And thank you, everybody, on Easter Sunday as well. Yeah, so what a pleasure. And thank you for coming in. I've loved every minute and look forward to seeing you next week as well.
We'll see you next. Okay. Now remember, Saturday, I'm bringing in Strawberry Rhubarb Taro. Sharon, she's going to be here Saturday with me at 3 p.m. and then Sunday with Anne at 3 p.m. So I'm going to do two days in a row here, and it's going to be fun. So guess what, guys? You're going to get all kinds of readings from us. So get ready with your questions and your super chat button, and we'll be off and running. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.